One of those as seen on TV stores, and I picked up this little it's like a giant cupcake pan.
Yes.
And basically you can just make a huge cupcake. Like this would be a cute little, you know, if you want to get together with your Valentine's Day, you guys can bake a cake together. To me, I think that's really sweet. It got, you know, it's something fun. It's a lot of,
and the company
TV,
is Wilton. So Wilton sponsored this for us. So Wilton, the cake company. Now the one that's on the as seen with on television, it's made out of a rubber latex, and they actually have a mold where you can create a filling on the inside, and it's $19. But the only thing about the latex, I think the durability of it doesn't last as long as this. So Wilton is the cake company, and they're known for cake products. So I would say get them both. This one's to keep forever. The other one's to create a mold. So definitely go get your giant cupcake holder. You can put your toppings, gummy bears on top of it. You know, and also the way to make your cake red, you can take a vanilla cake or just a white vanilla cake. Get rid of the egg yolk and just put the egg whites in there and drop red food coloring. Or you can take a dark chocolate cake and add red food coloring. Or they say beets, and your cake turn out red, and hook it up with your flavor.
Put some creativity back in the Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. We're all for this.
Right.
So that's hot. So, and we're gonna give away our lucky gas. Somebody who writes in, if you get us the most hits, we will send you a cupcake thing from the college or a gift card, so you can give your boo something. That's hot.
Right.
Your boo pop or your boo possible.
Oh, your boo possible. Yeah. So now,
or even your Judy.
Or your Judy or your Stacy.
Or even yourself.
You know, let's do the show about the women, because you know, women, you guys have been writing into the show, and it feels like that this is just a boys' club. And some of our good girlfriends were saying, why don't y'all talk about some subject matter? You know, just because as a whole, if we're trying to really stay equal, we shouldn't just keep it one-sided.
Right.
So let's just talk about relationships and expectations from men that you date. So women, number one, keep your head done. I'm tired of the whole. You wonder why drag queens is pulling men? It's because they always are on point 24/7, 7 days a week. They go to bed, then makeup, and they wake up. Men want a little bit of a hooker or a slut a little bit. So turn it on, a little fantasy. Just quit thinking that natural is working. It may work for some, but if you ain't in the Halle Berry category, throw a little dust on them, on a channel.
Right. Now hold on. Let me say something real quick now, we do have to keep in mind, some men don't like their women dressing up. You know,
that's true.
That's true. So the key is communicate with your man and find out what he wants from you. So quit making yourself a jogging suit mama when that's what you've been used to. Because I understand women, we do know you work hard. We understand you are the soccer moms. You're doing all of that. When you cook and clean, I know it's hard. But if nothing else, make it like a Halloween. One day out of the month, you're gonna come home and you're gonna be that sex kitten. You know. And you know, and you wear them red pumps. You know, make sure you sock it. Always get you a pair of cheetah pumps. You know, go meet them in that bedroom and sock it to them.
Because if you don't, another woman will.
And if not, sometimes
another man.
Another man.
How you doing?
So keep them interested. Also, another thing too, just so we don't promote fear, truly straight men are straight. So you ain't got to worry about them dipping back and forth, because that's the biggest misconception.
Right. Another misconception. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But, straight men and straight women think because that we are, you know, gay, we are in this lifestyle where we want every man in the world, like you know, no matter
like
who he is, we're just, as long as he got, you know, what a package we need, we're going after.
And
that's not the case. Like we have a standard. We have
a standard, and you know what kills me about it? Most people who think that are the ones that women really don't want.
Right. Look at
mess. Look at mess. I'm like, Pumpkin. Women don't want you. What makes you think one of us do? So please know your worth. So straight men, you safe.
Because our standard is probably harder than a woman's.
Yeah, because I will say, women, y'all are so soft on these straight men. Because I'm telling you, in this gay culture, if you don't have a six-pack chisel, and I know women, you get frustrated because you're thinking all of us look good, but we have to, because I'm telling you, we're at an age. Because right now I'm 34. That's considered senior citizen.
Yeah.
And fossil. Yeah, you did kind of diss me. See, I meant to twirl with this one.
Look, I got to sit back.
Yeah. But I will say that, you know, in that manner, just make sure you keep up with your fitness. You know, if you got the time, get you some Judies and y'all work on, you know, doing those things. Also, flavors. Let's talk about keeping it romantic in that bedroom. You know, chapsticks is our new thing. And what you do is not the kind with mentholatum or, you know, liniment in it. It's like the kissable ones. If you put a little bit of that down there, after you take a shower, keep it all fresh, throw a little bit down there and add some magic to it. Because when they get down there and, you know, the oral sensation gets good, you put a little flavor down there, they love it. But again, make sure your man is the kind that wants to have a flavor, because some men just like fresh, regular scent. So again, communication. But I know for me, with me and my husband, I'll wash it up, get it real clean, throw me a flavored chapstick, throw it up in there, and not the whole thing. You put it around the rim, and they enjoy the flavor and the scent. So, and just keep it in mind you. If you got some kids, please have them go to another room because we're getting real.
Put them to bed.
Put them to bed. This is grown folks talk.
Very
We're trying to make sure y'all keep a man and have it. Also, do not expect from your man, if he's not looking for marriage and talking marriage and you got to twist his arm, he's obviously not marriage material.
Right. He's just not that into you.
Yeah, so just realize that, you can't make a silk purse out of a cow's ear.
Come on now.
So enjoy him for what he is. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it is just great sex, sometimes it is companionship. But if you are looking for a husband, quit giving your all to something that's not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
And recognize your worth in the situation and also know what this man's purpose is for your life. That'll alleviate a lot of confusion and a lot of going on with somebody that is not going to be a potential boo possible or a husband.
Right. And expectation.
Expectations, a lot of things too, as men and women, we start to realize that, having a nice TV or having a BMW or having this Armani suit or working this job and this hard ride validates us when that's not the case, The job don't make the man.
Yeah, a lot of times having that buy-in, because we were talking about, these wealthy men are a little tick tick boom or off. That's another quote, tick tick boom, which means crazy. Is that these men work really hard to get all these things, but they ain't got time for you. Like when you told me, you said, I don't want to date a man who's making, $100,000, but his debt is $200,000.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times these men work hard and they got the Infinity, got the mortgage, they pay them $4,000 a month, and 3 kids in college, but they ain't got no time for you. So again, just because his paycheck is high, don't mean he's gonna have enough time to invest in you too.
Exactly.
So talk about it, communicate it.
And stop turning up your nose to the garbage man and the city workers and the construction man, because his hands may be a little dirty, but I guarantee you more likely he'll treat you a whole lot better than his time will spend more than his money.
He might be in college, so invest in that, because and brothers, we're gonna tell y'all too, when your sister stick with you or your loved one stick with you, don't fall out with them when that paper hit too, because y'all do that too.
Right.
Y'all take a sister through it, and then all of a sudden y'all make some paper, and then all of a sudden y'all got a new trophy in your arm. So you know what we're talking about. So let's make sure you stick with that person who stick with you, because karma is a bitch.
And can I just say something? I just want to say to all, especially to all women, but especially to our African American sisters, because we are African American, that we love you. You know what I mean? It's no hard feelings. Yeah. It's we want you to know, because a lot of times women look at openly gay men and they say oh, what a waste of a man. I don't know how many times as a makeup artist that I've been called what a waste, but I say to them, like, don't throw me out. You know what I mean? I'm still your brother. I'm still a man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And I appreciate you and I value your life, and you should value ours too. You know what I'm saying? So just know that we're not the enemy. We're not trying to steal your husbands. We're not trying to steal your man.
And there are some malicious queens out there.
Very much.
So I'm not gonna
don't get it twisted. You might still have to look at us out the side of your eye, but just know that not all of us are like that.
Into that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this also to women, that we really do celebrate you too, because you do a lot for your community. You created us.
Our mothers.
You do put on those heels.
And a lot of things we mimic what you guys do in our relationships, are simply because
y'all created the foundation,
correct
format. But one thing I will say, that even with my mom, is that women, you guys take a lot from men, and you don't have to set the standard, make sure they earn with who you are, because you are beautiful people. You are you need to always be respected, and also be treated right. If you ain't having a good time and you spending more time crying, then obviously that ain't the one. Really. So I think that's my drive. Just we got some cake in the oven baking. So it's on. This is the couch. Definitely write us. Let us know what you think. We love you, women. Keep watching the show, telling your people, and we want to send out again. I'm Egypt Thompson.
I'm Darnell
and Kyle.
And we're coming back some more with another show right after these messages. Peace.